Am I the jerk for filing for divorce after my wife suggested we open our marriage? I answered my wife's phone, and a man's voice asked when she wanted to meet for lunch, but the contact was saved as her female coworker's name. So I filed for divorce, and now everyone says I overreacted. My wife left her phone on the kitchen counter yesterday morning while she was in the shower. It started ringing. The caller ID said it was her coworker from the office, the one she's mentioned a few times. I figured it might be work-related, so I answered. A man's voice said, "Hey, are we still on for lunch today, or do you want to push to tomorrow?" I said, "Who is this?" He paused, asked if this was my wife's phone. I said yes. I'm her husband. Long silence. Then he said sorry, wrong number, and hung up. I stood there staring at the phone. The contact name was definitely her coworker's name, a woman's name, but that was a man's voice asking about lunch plans. When my wife got out of the shower, I asked her about it. She went pale, asked what I said to him. I told her I asked who he was, and he hung up. She got defensive immediately. So it was just a friend from work, and I had no business answering her phone. I said the contact was saved under a woman's name. Why would she do that unless she was hiding something? She said I was being paranoid. That yes, she changed the contact name because she knew I'd get weird about her having lunch with a male coworker. Said it was innocent, and I was making it into something it wasn't. I asked how long she'd been meeting him for lunch. She said a few months. Maybe since June. Always during work hours. Nothing inappropriate. I asked why she never mentioned him. She said because of this exact reaction. That I get jealous, and she didn't want to deal with it. I told her this wasn't about jealousy. This was about her lying. Hiding a relationship with another man and saving his number under a fake name so I wouldn't know. She started crying. Said she wasn't cheating, that he was just a friend and they talked about work stuff, that I was blowing this way out of proportion. I asked to see her phone. She refused, said I didn't have the right to go through her private messages. That's when I knew. I told her if there was nothing to hide, then she should have no problem showing me. She said it was the principle, that she deserved privacy and I was being controlling. We fought for an hour. She kept insisting nothing physical had happened. I kept asking why she felt the need to lie if it was so innocent. Eventually she said, fine, maybe we should consider opening up our marriage. That clearly I don't trust her. Maybe we both need more freedom. I asked if she was serious. She said she'd been thinking about it for a while. That monogamy feels restrictive and maybe we'd both be happier if we could see other people. I said absolutely not. Asked if she was already sleeping with him. She said no, but she'd thought about it. That she has feelings for him, but hasn't acted on them because of our marriage. I told her to get out. She said I was overreacting, that at least she was being honest now, that she could have just cheated, but instead she was trying to have an adult conversation about our relationship. I said the adult conversation should have happened before she started having secret lunches with another man and developing feelings for him, that this was emotional cheating at minimum, and I wasn't going to sit here and discuss opening our marriage so she could fuck her coworker guilt-free. She called me controlling and insecure. Said this is why she never told me in the first place. I packed a bag and went to stay with my brother. Called a lawyer the next morning. Filed for divorce 3 days ago. Now her family is blowing up my phone. Her mom says I'm throwing away 7 years of marriage over nothing. Her sister says my wife never actually cheated and I'm being dramatic. Some of our friends are saying I should have at least tried counseling first. My wife has been texting me, saying she made a mistake bringing up the open marriage thing, that she was just scared and trying to deflect, that nothing happened with the guy and she'll cut contact completely if I come home. But I don't believe her. The fake contact name, the secret lunches, the immediate jump to suggesting an open marriage when I confronted her. It all feels like she was already cheating or planning to and got caught before she could. My brother says I did the right thing, but my parents think I'm being too hasty. That marriages go through rough patches, and I should at least hear her out. I don't know. Maybe I should have pushed harder to see her phone or suggested counseling before going straight to divorce. But the trust is gone. Did I give up too easily?